Picture this. It's 1918. It's the 11th month, the 11th day, the 11th hour. And outside you hear church bells ringing, people shouting, they're excited, you hear gunfire, and what they are saying is, the war is over. Our boys can come home. The war is finally over. So, it's 99 years later, and you don't care. What happened 99 years ago doesn't affect me today? Well, it may not affect you today, but I think you should still remember it. Remember November 11th. Why? Because it's Armistice Day. Armistice Day is the celebration of the end of World War I, and that is what I'm going to talk to you about today. History.com says World War I began when Archduke Ferdinand was assassinated on June 28, 1914. Initially, the European nations involved in the war were excited. Yes, I said it, excited. And this is according to History.com, because they thought the war was going to be over soon. It was only going to last a couple of months. So why not be excited? Soon they'll be home celebrating a victory. There was a brief truce on Christmas Day in 1914, as Susan Eisenhower referenced in a speech she gave last year on November 11th, but it was not the end of the war. That did not happen until November 11th, 1918. Germany surrendered to the Allied forces on November 11th, 1918 in Compiègne, France. It was then an armistice was made, and it was then that Armistice Day came to life. The reason Armistice Days exist is because 38 million casualties and 17 million fatalities, according to Susan Eisenhower, were the cost of World War I. So it's a day worth remembering, a day worth honoring. According to Britannica Encyclopedia, the first observation of Armistice Day was 1 year later in 1919. And in 1921, the United States created the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier and commemorated it. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is a tomb that honors those bodies that we cannot identify who they were. So, and instead of just forgetting that they existed, we want to pay tribute to the lives that were lost, even though we can't put a name to them. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Italy and Portugal paid similar respects that same year, and France and Britain paid respects the year previously. According to the U.S. News and World Report, Armistice Day is about remembering courage with uniquely quiet pacifism, the kind that grows not from a loud self-righteousness, but from the experience of those who have seen tragedy. And this is so true. Armistice Day is not about celebrating war. It's about honoring those who lost lives and honestly wanting not to see war again because of those lives lost. We want to pay respect to those who sacrificed, but we don't want any more to have to sacrifice for us. After World War II, another great war with horrific tragedies occurred. We changed the name from Armistice Day to Veterans Day to better encompass all those who sacrificed lives serving their countries. So November 11th is probably the day you do know. It is the day we call now Veterans Day. So, when someone asks you, what is Armistice Day? I hope you now know that it is the day World War I ended, now commonly referred to as Veterans Day. But it is a day that is worth remembering. A day remembering that war comes with cost, and it should be not taken lightly. But at the same time, there are sacrifices being made, so we must pay respect to those who sacrificed for us. Thank you.